What if I told you that the World Economic Forum has a plan for you? What if I told you that the COVID lockdowns were a compliance test? What if I told you that crypto and artificial intelligence will be used together to implement a truly terrifying social credit system globally? You might say, oh, come on, Lark, that's conspiracy theory nonsense. Take off your tinfoil hat, dude. But the World Economic Forum is literally publishing articles on this stuff on their website. This is coming straight from the horse's mouth. I'm not making this stuff up. They're literally telling us what they're planning to do. The only question is, are you ready to listen to this or not? I'm Lark. I make videos on investing. If you like that topic, then please subscribe to the channel. Leave a thumbs up on this video too. Let me know you do appreciate this kind of content. Also, make sure to check out my awesome cryptocurrency investor report. Comes out twice weekly to your inbox. Money-making opportunities sent straight to you. Please sign up for free using the link down below in the description. So this is a topic that we're going to be hearing a lot more about in the future. But it boils down to this: carbon-based social credit programs are coming, and central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, are going to be the beating heart of this Orwellian system. So let's go in and dissect this article from the WEF that they just posted on their website. The first terrifying admission was that COVID was the test of social responsibility. Social distancing, masks, vaccinations, contact tracing apps, all of that proved a willingness by billions of people to comply with these top-down decisions that take away people's freedoms from these global organizations. This time it was for health. Next time it's going to be for the climate. The article goes on to cite massive breakthroughs in blockchain technology, artificial intelligence, and digitization of services, all the ride sharing, food apps, all that stuff, and how we can enable personal tracking of carbon emissions, as well as to provide advisories via these apps on how to make better decisions for the climate. They particularly cite stuff like food, transport, home energy, and lifestyle choices. And apparently people are ready for all of this, because not only did the globe come together to comply with all of the COVID policies, but a study from Pew Research shows that 80% of people are willing to change how they live and how they work to fight climate change, which is great, to be honest. I'm really excited about that. But what is not great is if people's willingness to take action to make a better world, to make a better future for our children, is used by global elites to further take power and take away our freedom. If we let the WEF do it, it's going to set up a system of personal carbon limits, which could be some kind of a points-based system. For example, maybe you get 100 carbon points a month, and each activity you do reduces your total. They also want to have raised visibility of personal carbon footprints. And what does that mean? Does that manifest, for example, in people around you getting an alert if you have a low score? Maybe you're standing next to people at a stoplight and they say, hey, this guy's got a low score. China already does something similar to that. And of course, economic incentives are going to be used to reduce demand, all of which will be enforced by CBDCs, the biggest revolution in money that will happen in our lifetimes, aside from Bitcoin, of course. And this is a technology which is quite frankly the antithesis of Bitcoin. CBDCs are the fascist tool of globalists, and they will be key to implementing a carbon passport or carbon social credit-like system. We just had that happen for COVID, and now they might be doing it for the climate. Now you might wonder, how will that actually work? How will they use CBDCs to actually implement some kind of carbon fascism? Well, here are some examples for how this could work. I can give you 100 more examples. Let's get the basic idea. Let's take transport, right? Let's say you walk to work, you get +2 carbon credits. Let's say you take the bus to work, you get +1 credit. Let's say you drive an EV, 0 credits, but at least you don't get a deduction. But if you drive a petrol car, -2 credits for you per day. Drive that petrol car too many times, when you go to buy petrol to refill your tank, then your CBDCs will simply not process the transaction. Denial of service at the point of sale for bad citizens. Or what if you spend an evening out with your friend? Maybe that person has been questioning the Carbon app online. Even scarier, what if you and that friend had a conversation at the bar about it? You know damn well that your phone is already listening to you, right? What if you then get a notification on your phone that you have been engaging in the spreading of dangerous carbon disinformation? Similar things happen with COVID, right? And what do they do to bad boys and bad girls who question things? Simple, they will lock you out of your funds. Oh, maybe it'll just be for 3 days. A little slap on the wrist for that first offense of wrong think. You will also get a lower carbon score on your app. Maybe you're gonna lose 20 credits to punish you. So now, of course, you don't have a high enough score to be able to buy a plane ticket to go and see your family next month like you had been planning to do because of your wrong think. Remember, China is already doing this stuff. And as the WEF points out, people already complied with all the harsh measures that we put in for COVID. So why not do it for carbon as well? All of this is possible with CBDCs backed up by artificial intelligence and other modern technology. Remember, this is fully programmable digital money that can have almost any fascist wet dream built into it. By the way, my guess is that such technology will be rolled out like a boiling frog effect. Start with a nice, cool pot of water, just the basics, really simple things, not too heavy at start, and then slowly turn up the heat. And then when most people realize what's going on, that we've gone back to 1984, it'll already be too late. But always remember, no matter what they tell you, 2 + 2 = 4, never 5. And final thoughts. I know we all want to live in a better world. Cleaner air, cleaner water, more biodiversity, intact rainforests, healthy oceans, a more sustainable food system. We all want this stuff. But I can tell you with certainty that unelected, humanity-hating globalists at the World Economic Forum are not to be trusted, nor are their so-called solutions. Because while you and I will be shamed and controlled with this carbon social credit system backed by CBDCs that they are cooking up, none of these restrictions are going to apply to global militaries, massive corporations who are the world's biggest polluters, the biggest destroyers of the natural world of these organizations, and none of it's going to apply to them. And it will certainly not apply to the self-fashioned global elites who will continue to hop between all of these climate summits on their private jets while lecturing you on taking the damn bus. We need to do better for our planet. It's 100% true, and I'm totally on board with that. But if we allow these groups to be the ones directing the conversation, then I worry for the future of our planet and for my children. Now, more than ever, we need to realize why the world needs a better system, a better monetary system, why we need Bitcoin, a monetary system based on freedom and transparency, a money that can be used by anyone, anywhere, at any time for anything, and which cannot be stopped by the governments or by the unelected bureaucrats of the WEF or any of the other 3-letter acronym organizations. We can build a better world together as engaged, awakened citizens. We have access to the technological tools to keep our freedom, to build on our freedom, and to build a better, cleaner, more sustainable world. But if we don't do that as citizens, then the alternative is terrifying, and they're telling us exactly what they're going to do. Anyway, just my 2 stories for the day. Let me know what you think about this story down below in the comment section. Is old Lark being a little too paranoid, or is this exactly what they are going to do? Because that's exactly what they're telling us they're going to do. Curious to hear your thoughts down below. Thanks so much for watching today's video, and peace out till next time.